Hi, people of Radionica. Hi, people of Expreso del Rock. Here I am with one of the best bands in the metal world now, Septiflech. How you doing, brother? Please introduce yourself to our family.
How are you doing, guys? I'm Krim. I play drums for Septiflech, and it's a pleasure to have you have an interview with you.
Pleasure is all mine. First of all, this is your first 70,000 tons of metal cruise?
No, it's this for the band. It's the third time.
All right.
For me, it's the second time.
Okay, so how you feel yesterday night?
It was quite tough to play at 2 a.m., but otherwise the response was great. So I didn't expect so many people will be at that time in front of the stage, but it was a great show. People enjoyed it, and it doesn't matter if we have technical issues. You just have to go with the flow.
Well, I would like to let you know something that it will make you happy. It was the most important set of the night, because when Septic played, everybody was at that stage, and the rest of the bands were with a few people, so it was the epicenter of the party.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I didn't have the chance to go to the other stages, but I believe you if you say so. And as I said, I didn't expect people to come at that time, but maybe because it was also the first day, people were still having a lot of energy. We're not so wasted and so destroyed. But it was definitely a cool show. So, and if you say that, then I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So let's take the story for the last things you guys have done, like playing at the Mexico Metal Festival, in a incredible closing night with like 113 people on stage, and how you feel about it and everything you want to tell us about that night.
Yeah, it was quite a challenge to pull off, because it's an orchestral show is always difficult, but also doing that on a festival is like triple the challenge. And unfortunately the weather was not in our favor. It just rained all day. It was getting really cold. I did not expect that Mexico can be that cold. We had a huge delay as well. I think the changeover, except it was planned to be 1 hour, and I think it was like 1 hour 45 minutes. So I felt really sorry for the people waiting in the rain. It was after midnight, but we wanted to make the show and just give all our possibilities and do the best thing we can do in this situation. So it was quite a rough ride. I personally prefer to have orchestral shows in a nice theater or in a venue where you have time to prepare. But yeah, it was definitely an experience, let's put it this way.
But I hear that you guys have the revenge. You're going to play again in Mexico with the orchestra.
Exactly. Pretty soon, next week already. So right when we land in Miami, we fly to Mexico City. We start the rehearsals, and on the 8th of February, we have the second edition of our Mexico show. Yeah.
Let's talk about our country, Colombia, man. We love you. How was your experience playing in Colombia?
It is always nice to come there, The response is great. We've just been there, I think it was 2023.
There you go, after the pandemic.
Exactly. And it was great. It's always a pleasure that the fans are really into the music, and you can feel the fire, So always looking forward to playing there.
Check this out, brother. I was talking with Mr. Saki Stollis from Rotten Christ like 1 week ago, and we were talking about the Greek metal, and he's so proud of you guys, let me tell you. And I was so happy about it because he's like my age, and like that he grabbed the new generation, and he's so proud of it. So what do you think about it?
I think it's very nice. Those two bands, Septiflech and Rotten Christ, are legendary Greek bands and the biggest ones, and they're in the same age and they know each other, they're friends. I think it's a friendly competition, so we appreciate each other, we appreciate what everyone can achieve, and in the end it's like Greek metal, it's like they are exporting their music. So it's nice to hear that he thinks about us like this.
That's what I'm saying to you, because he just said it and you must know it,
He's a really nice guy, so I always enjoy hanging out with him and with the guys.
How's the scene in Greece? I never been there, but I will give everything to know.
Well, I'm from Austria, so it's a bit hard for me to tell.
Okay, you as Austrian, how you see the Greek scene?
Yeah, I think for being such a small country, there's a lot going on, and Of course, you have Rotten Christ and Septiflech, which are from the 90s, but they're still going strong and inspire a lot of young people to, you know, follow the footsteps and try to also get out of Greece to play a little bit outside. And so I think there's a strong scene, and yeah, it's definitely things are coming.
Talking about the age, you are pretty young, man. How old are you?
If I shave, I look like 16. Yeah, but no, I'm 36.
Very young, let me tell you. So let us know about you, man. Before Rotten Christ, where you were playing? How you started in metal and all this?
Well, me, when I started to play
Yes,
metal?
please.
Well, I started listening metal music when I was around like 12, 13 years old. And I got into like more the new metal thing, like Slipknot was a big thing for me. And this is also the time when I started to play drums, and I wanted to become a metal drummer. And yeah, then eventually the taste gets harder and harder. Then I remember listening to Dimmu Borgir and I was like, what the hell is that? I kind of like it, but also not. And then I kind of got used to it, and you're looking into more extreme stuff, and also it's becoming more challenging to play. Yeah, and then I joined Decapitated, and this is when I started to become kind of a professional metal drummer. And you know, from there on, playing with like Behemoth as a session drummer, and now I'm full-time in Septiflech already since 10 years. Yeah.
Wow, what a portfolio, brother. Don't tell me, man. I'm amazed. Because for me, I mean, I'm serious. The best sets yesterday were from Septiflech and Decapitated. Easy.
Yeah, Decapitated, I saw that too. And they're always
Great.
like a machine.
And they sound perfect, you know?
I know, they play, but it always has been in this band. When I was there, it was also very important to just really play your instrument well. It's not so much like what you dress or how the lights look like. It's like a machine. You know?
A machine. That's
Yeah,
right.
the playing is it's all about there.
Well, let me tell you, you're a brutal drummer, man. My respects, man. You really fucking hit those drums, and I feel it yesterday as never before, because in Mexico I wasn't that close, you know, and it was totally different. Congratulations, man. You hit that drums killer, man. Kick ass.
Thank you very much. I try to do my best.
Which are your favorite drummers, by the way? Because if you're 35, I would like to know.
I have to say Joey Jordison was a big influence.
really?
Yeah. But unfortunately he's not there anymore. But what else or who else? Mario Duplantier from Gojira,
That's excellent.
Nick Barker, Gene Hoglan. You know, all these kinds of legendary metal drummers, to be honest.
The big guys, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, how's the future of Septiflech? So are you guys planning a new album, or what are you guys going to do in the 2025?
Yeah, we have to write new music. So we just finishing up with a couple of shows that will come up, a couple of festivals. We do another US tour right after the Mexico show, and then we have to sit down and start to compose.
Brother, I want to let you go. I know you're a pretty busy guy. What do you want to tell to the Colombians? You know, they already saw you, then they're going to hear this interview, to see the concert I filmed. So what do you want to say to the people that love you?
I want to say a big thank you very much from Septiflech to all our Colombian fans. It's always a pleasure coming to your country and feeling the passion. You know, it's great when people come to the show and you see like crazy mosh pits and screaming our names. So thank you. Muchas gracias.
Okay, say everybody in the band that hi and thanks, and keep rocking, brother.
Thank you very much. I will tell them.
Thank you very much.